extraordinary legacy of Uncle Ben. In this alternate reality, Peter Parker, known as Mirage, lived a very different life from his traditional counterpart. In this timeline, Uncle Ben never faced a tragic fate, and he continued to be a guiding presence in Peter's life throughout his formative years. This profound change had a lasting impact on Peter's journey to becoming a superhero and the man he would eventually become. From a young age, Peter admired his Uncle Ben's wisdom, kindness, and strong moral compass. Uncle Ben recognized Peter's potential, encouraging him to use his intellect and talents for the greater good. Under Uncle Ben's loving guidance, Peter grew up with a sense of responsibility and empathy for others, instilling in him the belief that with great power came great responsibility. As Peter entered his teenage years, he faced the usual challenges of adolescence, but he always had Uncle Ben's steady presence to provide advice and support. Together, they fostered a close bond, discussing life, ethics, and the value of helping others. One day, while working on a science project at Oscorp, Peter was bitten by a genetically enhanced spider, just as in the traditional storyline. However, instead of losing his uncle soon after, Uncle Ben remained by his side throughout his transformation. As Peter discovered his newfound abilities, he confided in his uncle about his secret, trusting him to keep it safe from the rest of the world. Uncle Ben urged Peter to use his powers responsibly, never losing sight of their teachings about the importance of being a force for good. With Uncle Ben as his moral compass, Peter donned the identity of Mirage, using his newfound abilities to protect the innocent and fight injustice in his city. As Mirage, Peter continued to balance his responsibilities as a superhero with his ordinary life, excelling in school and maintaining close relationships with friends and family. Uncle Ben's influence continued to guide him, reminding him that being a hero wasn't just about physical strength but also about making the right choices, even in difficult circumstances. Unlike the traditional Spider-Man story, Mirage did not carry the burden of guilt over Uncle Ben's death. Instead, their relationship remained a beacon of hope and inspiration in his life. He often sought Uncle Ben's advice, and their conversations played a pivotal role in his development as a hero and a person. In this timeline, Peter's encounters with iconic villains and his adventures as Mirage still occurred, but the impact of Uncle Ben's presence made a noticeable difference. Mirage faced his adversaries with a deep-rooted sense of empathy, seeking to understand the reasons behind their actions and attempting to find non-violent resolutions whenever possible. In one crucial moment, Mirage even encountered a younger version of himself from the traditional timeline, where Uncle Ben had tragically passed away. Witnessing the profound impact that Uncle Ben's continued presence had on his life and choices, the alternate Peter experienced a moment of reflection and gratitude for the loving guidance he had received. Throughout his heroic journey, Mirage understood that his greatest power wasn't his superhuman abilities but the lessons taught by Uncle Ben, the strength of compassion, the importance of responsibility, and the impact one individual could have on the world. And so, as Mirage swung through the city, upholding the legacy of Uncle Ben, he embraced the words that had become his mantra: with great power comes great responsibility. In this alternate reality, the love and guidance of Uncle Ben shaped Mirage into a true hero, whose impact on the world would be felt for generations to come.